morning, Brook Scholars. This is the way. Hey, we start our day. Hey, we got the knowledge. Hey, to go to college. Hey, but don't stop there. Nope, go anywhere. Hey, this is the way. Hey, we start our day. Hey, Brook Scholars, where's the party at? Right here in these books. Hey, Brook Scholars, what time is it? Time to motivate you, and you. Welcome to day 10 of word study. We're going to get straight into it. Again, if you don't have your packet, it is okay. Just make sure that you have a blank paper with lines if it's easier for you and a pencil. Make sure you get that now. We're going to go straight into our wall cards. Today we're going to do our purple wall cards. Make sure you are sounding these sounds out with me. Again, these are super important because if you get to a tricky word and it has any of these chunks, you know what it says right away. All right, let's do this. Champion, champion, ch, ch, ch. CH says ch. TCH says ch. Sorry, friends, these got mixed up, but we can do the green ones after. Share, share, sh, sh, sh. SH says sh. SU says sh. CE says sh. TU says sh. But we don't have to worry about these. Thing, thing. TH says. Now let's do our green wall cards. Earth, earth. ER says IR says UR says EAR says OR says And remember, make sure you're saying these with me. Artist, artist. RRR. AR says R. Orchestra, orchestra. Or. OR says or. OOR says or. ORE says or. OUR says or. All right, friends, that's it for today. If you had a little bit of trouble remembering the sounds, just rewind and go over the sounds as much as you'd like. Next up, we have our heart words. We're going to say them twice, or we're going to say the word, spell the word, then say the word again. These are words that you should know in a snap. You should know how to read them in a snap and know how to write them in a snap. You guys ready? Awesome. Alrighty, friends. Almost. OLMOST. Almost. Funny. 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 Have. 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 Jump. 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 No. KNOW. Remember, friends, this is not the same no as no, don't do that. It's definitely like an I know how to do that. Two different types of spelling, but says the same thing. No, no, KNOW. Must. 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 Open. 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 People. 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 Ride. R-I-D-E. Ride. Round. R-O-U-N-D. Round. Awesome, awesome job, friends. Let's see if you can say them in a snap. Ready? Oop. I'm sure you guys did great. Let's go over it together. Almost. Funny. Have. Jump. No. Must. Open. People. Ride. Round. Alrighty, friends, at this moment, I want you to pause the video. Well, let me explain what we're doing first. I want you to write each word 3 times. This will help you practice your heart words, how to spell your heart words in a snap. As you spell them, make sure you're saying it as well. I want you to write it 3 times. If you don't have the packet, it is okay. Just make 3 little lines and write each word on each line. Now, if you do have the packet, you already know you can trace the handwriting without tears. So pause the video now and get started. I'll also have like a little video of the words or a little screen. Alrighty, friends. Hopefully you paused the video and you went through and you wrote each word 3 times. We're gonna go straight into grammar. Awesome, friends. So today we're gonna underline verbs and circle nouns. So what is a verb? What is a being verb? Let's talk about a being verb. If you said a being verb is, sorry friends, is, was, were, am, are, will be, give your brain a kiss. Mwah. Being verbs are those specific words that make it a being verb. What is an action verb? Well, action verb is a action. Yeah, like blinking, tapping, touching, smelling. Those are all action verbs. Noun. What is a noun? If you said a noun is a person, place, thing, animal, or an idea, give your brain a kiss. Mwah. I'm going to read the 3 sentences. We are both then going to circle the nouns and underline the verbs. Remember, a verb usually comes before or after a noun in a sentence. So let's get started. Number 4. Hannah is reading her favorite book. Wonder if there's any verbs or nouns. Next one. Miss Vargas and Naomi, hey Naomi, will be conferencing soon. And we will. They are walking around the neighborhood. I want you to reread every sentence. Stop and think. Is there a noun in the sentence? Is the verb coming before or after the noun? You guys ready? Go. Again, I'm going sentence by sentence, word by word, and I'm asking myself, is there a noun in the sentence? Is there a verb in the sentence? Okay, I'm gonna go back and double, triple check my work. Alrighty, I think I'm good. If you are not done underlining your verbs and circling your nouns, it is okay. I want you to pause the video, boop, and we'll go over it once you press play. All right, so for my friends who are done, if you circled Hannah as a noun, give your brain a kiss, mwah, because Hannah is a person, therefore she is a noun. I know a verb comes before or after, usually comes before or after the noun. Well, in this case, we have both a being verb and an action verb. So Hannah is, which is a being verb, and the action verb is reading. So if you underline is and reading for your verbs, give your brain a kiss. Mwah. Now, if you circled her, I want you to remember, her is a pronoun. It's taking place of the name Hannah. So her is not a noun, it's a pronoun. Favorite book. If you circled, excuse me, if you circled book because a book is a thing, give your brain a kiss. Mwah. Next sentence, Miss Vargas. And if you circled Naomi, both Miss Vargas and Naomi, because we're both people, therefore we are both nouns, give your brain a kiss. Mwah. Will be. Remember, will be is a being verb. And what is the action that we will be doing? Well, conferencing. To conference is an action, so it's an action verb. So if you underline will be and conferencing, great job. Give your brain a kiss. Mwah. They. If you circle they, that is actually a pronoun. A pronoun takes place of a noun. So if I would have just used nouns, it would have been like, let's see, Josiah and Nahom are walking around the neighborhood. But instead, I replaced those two names with a pronoun. So they is not a pronoun. So if you made that mistake, it's okay. Just make sure you're thinking about it tomorrow or the next day. Are is a being verb. And what action are they doing? They're walking. So if you underline are and walking, great job. And if you circled neighborhood, because a neighborhood is a place, therefore it is a noun, give your brain a kiss. Mwah. Again, if you had any trouble with this, make sure you're reaching out to your first grade teacher. Grammar can be a little tough because of the rules, but you guys got this. Alrighty, friends. Next up, we have dictation. I'm going to say the sentence twice. Your job is to say it with me the third time. Sorry, I'm grabbing my marker. And then I'm going to say go, and we're going to write it down at the same time. The things you should be thinking about are your proper writing habits. What does every sentence start with? What does every sentence end with? Did I write my heart words correctly? If I got to a tricky word, did I tap out every sound in order to make it sound right? Did I use the proper chunks? I don't know. We'll see. All right, the sentence for today is, are you going to the park on Friday? Again, are you going to the park on Friday? All together. Are you going to the park on Friday? How many? 8. There should be 8 words in your sentence. Go. Wow, there's a bunch of hard words in this sentence. I wonder what type of sentence this is. Are you going to the park on Friday? Going back to double check my sentence. You should too. Alrighty, I think I'm ready. If you are not done, it is okay. I want you to pause the video until you finish your sentence, and then when you're ready to work on it together, press play. All right. If you wrote, are you going to the park on Friday? Give your brain a kiss. Mwah. Well, if you capitalize the A and R because it's the beginning of a sentence, great job. Every sentence should always be capitalized. If you put a question mark as your punctuation mark, great job again. Give your brain a kiss. Mwah. I'm asking you a question. Are you going to the park on Friday? Is this something that you can respond to with an answer? If so, I'm asking a question. So if you put a question mark, great job. All right. R is a heart word. A-R-E. You is a heart word that you should know how to spell in a snap. Y-O-U. Going. This is a word that you can probably chunk with the sounds. Going. We know that ing says ing. And we know how to spell go. Go. G-O. So you can put those chunks together in order to spell go-ing. 2, another heart word. The, another heart word. T-H-E. Park, definitely a word you can sound out. Ark. Park. Park. If you just wrote this R, remember that technically says perk, because PR says per and K says k, so it's perk. Whenever you hear an R or an there's usually a vowel that's controlling it. That's controlling the R. So if you spelled R, park, great job. On, another heart word. Friday. Well, fur. What says fur? F-R. I, d. Fried. A-Y says A. This is a word we see all the time, especially on our calendars at home or at school. So if you spelled Friday this way, great job. However, if you spelled it with Fridai, because AI also says A, that's totally okay. The F in Friday. Why is it capitalized? Hopefully you said it's because it's a day of the week. Day of the weeks, months, proper nouns, they are always capitalized. So if you capitalize the F in Friday, give your brain a kiss. Mwah. You didn't forget, and that's great. Next up, we have syllables. Remember, this week syllables are a little bit different because I want to see or hear if you can blend the nonsense word first and then tell me how many syllables are in that nonsense word. So I'm going to write down the nonsense words in case you do not have the packet in front of you. All right. So I wrote down the hard words. I mean, not the hard words, the nonsense words. And I'm going to place the board here. I want you to pause the video and write these down. Pause the video and write these down on your paper. Okay, hopefully by now you have written these down on your paper. Now, I want you to blend each heart word. We know certain chunks make a certain sound, and when you blend them together, successively blend them like we did on Monday, you should be able to figure out what the word says, even though it's a word you never read before. Okay. I want you to try to blend them now. These are pretty funny. Alrighty, friends, hopefully you blended them. If not, again, pause the video and make sure you blended every single word. So, in this first word, if you noticed SCR and you said skr as your first sound, great job. Now we know AI says the A sound. So if you said skr A, because TH says great, great job. You successfully blended that word. Next one, we have BR, EW, PH. If you said burr, ooh, because EW says ooh, bur, oof, broof, because PH says give your brain a kiss. Mwah. If for this one you said sk, because SK says k, ooh, sk, ooh, k, sk, ooh, ko, sk, ooh, ko, give your brain a kiss. Mwah. Because UI says ooh and LE says ooh. So sk, ooh, sk, ooh, k, sk, ooh, ko, sk, ooh, ko, skooko. Now that we've blended every nonsense word, I want you to tell me how many syllables are in each nonsense word. Remember, syllables are made up of vowels or vowel chunks. If you want, you can put your vowels, A, E, I, O, U, on the corner of your paper and ask yourself, how many vowels are in the word scrape, broof, skookle? Let's do this. I'm ready. If you are not ready, it's okay. Remember, you can just pause the video and press play when you're ready. Okay. In the word scrape, if you said one vowel or vowel chunk, give me a ring kiss. Let's type it out. Scrape. Snap it out. Scrape. How many vowels? How many syllables? One. Therefore, you should have circled a one vowel or vowel chunk. In this case, a I is saying the A sound. So this chunk is coming together to make the A sound. Next one, broof. Well, let's type it out. Broof. Let's snap it out. Broof. If you said broof has one syllable, great job. And remember, each syllable is made up of a vowel or a vowel chunk. So if you circled E by itself, great job. Last one, skookle, skookle. Let's type it out. Skookle. Snap it out. Skookle. If you said there were two syllables of skookle, give me a ring, I guess. Because in this case, you, I are coming together to make that ooh sound. And this last syllable is made up of one vowel, which is E. So if you said there were two syllables and you circled UI as one syllable or one vowel chunk within the syllable and E within that syllable, school, very good job. So friends, this is the end of Word Study Day 10. It's been awesome working with you all today, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Neither can Simba. He's very proud of your work. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.